My name is Dee, and you're watching Dee Presents. Everybody keeps telling Ziggy that Fredhill's going to get her in trouble. And he is going to get her in trouble because she don't listen very well. At the very beginning of her jail virtual visit with Fredhill, the machine says no 3 ways. Now, if they don't want 3-way calls, I'm sure they don't want visits recorded on video showing the inmates in the background. Those inmates in the background, Ziggy, you just violated their privacy. Y'all better be glad y'all live in Indiana and not Polk County, Florida, because Grady would have already had your ass in jail. Simply because Grady don't like nobody messing with his stuff and making him look bad. And if it's against the rules to live stream a video of the jail in the Hawkins County jail, then y'all making a fool out of Ronnie about right now, Ziggy and Fredhill. And you know what? I seen about 7 or 8 people that wrote in Ziggy's chat on her live stream that scene didn't look right, that it was a loop, a video loop of guys walking around. And now that I think back on it, it did look weird. Something wasn't right. It was like no other jail scene I have ever seen before in my life. I personally don't believe any of this story because no law enforcement is going to give information to an inmate so that inmate's visitation can be recorded to put it out on the street. They just don't happen. And if it did happen, it needs to be reported to a higher up law authority because that ain't right. Right is right and wrong is wrong. You violated the rights of how many inmates are in the background in your video to get this interview. I know privacy rights being violated when I see it, even in virtual visitation at a jail, even in jail. It amazes me how gullible some people are. Did you hear Fredhill tell Ziggy, I love you? Did y'all hear that? This whole case has been handled wrong from the very beginning. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting tired of getting a runaround at every corner, every stop sign, at every intersection there is. We've got nothing but the runaround. And with these two, it hadn't been nothing but bones and bullshit anyway. Bones and bullshit. 2 people that I was gaining respect for, but not anymore. All that respect is down the drain. This whole thing has been handled wrong by law enforcement, by Hawkins County Sheriff's Department. And if y'all think that we're going to settle as a dead man did it, we're going to put this off on the dead man, that ain't happening. It ain't happening on this channel. They're trying to take me down, but they can't. The obstacles somebody is putting in my way. And I see some other channels out there that are doing the same thing I was doing. They said I was reusing content, and you better watch out. I've seen them do the same thing to big channels. They did it to Plunder. They did it to Bigfoot Case Files. It just depends on how I get treated from here on out. YouTube has 2 strikes with me already. Not me with them. I don't have but 1 with them, but they got 2 with me, and strike 3, they're out. But I've thought long and hard about it the last 2 days, and I'm not even sure YouTube is somewhere I want to be in my future. The next time YouTube gives me a hard time, that's strike 3. I'm out. I would delete this channel so fast it'll make your As my mom used to tell me, your head swim. As an indicator, go look at my playlist. Because I can do better things with my time than waste them on running around to intersections on YouTube. Ziggy ought to know better than doing what she's doing. She ought to know. Well, we'll see how long it takes Ronnie to notice that somebody's streaming videos out of his jail with the inmates shown on it. I'm almost 98% certain that shouldn't be happening. And one thing I find kind of strange about it is this man's death was ruled accidental. And one of our very own subscribers for 2 years, and I'm not going to mention her name, she knows who she is kin by family ties to this man. And how she found out about it, she was in Ziggy's chat room today and found out about it. And her first reaction was, no, she don't think this man could do anything like that to anyone. See, another example of people's privacy being violated. Well, I'm sorry, baby, you had to find out about your cousin's husband being implicated in the disappearance of Summer Wells. I am very sorry that you had to hear that right here on YouTube. Right here, right now, today. I'm sorry. I mean, like, how long were they married? You know, like 20 years, 30 years? I know they had problems in the recent past, but before that, he was probably thought of as Michelle's family. And it might not even be true. I don't believe it. Michelle, I don't believe that Cotton did that. I don't believe it, if that makes you feel any better. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'm getting about ready to do a live stream. I don't know when it will be. Thank y'all and have a great night.